How's it going, everyone? It's your boy Big D here. It's time to review Justified Season 6 episode 9, titled Burned. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, which you haven't in like 3 months, watch the episode. Go to fx.com/justified, watch the full episode there. Anyway, it should take me less than really 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons and final score. I'm going to make this short, guys. This episode's 3 months old. So I'm just going to rush through it and then tell you my pros and cons, give you a little opinion every now and then, but just to recap your mind, it's been a while. And yes, I finished Justified Season 6. I slacked on it. It's all done. Time to review it all. So let's get right to it. So Art and Raylan ask Win Duffy for help. I'm not going to really explain much. I'm just going to tell you, so to recap your brain. Ever since they killed Walker, his right-hand man got killed in front of Avery Markham and Catherine. Literally, she had a gun in her purse, and she was like, I have this ring bracelet, and the blood spilled and everything, it poured out. That's an intense thing. And then he got shot in the head, I believe, afterwards. That's really intense. So Loretta meets Boone. Boone talks like this, hello there, little girl, type of thing. A snake, like a decapitated snake, is in her house. So they're setting up Boyd, or Raylan setting up Boyd with Win Duffy, and Loretta asks Boyd for help. Boone meets Raylan, and Raylan ends up like, you're kind of like John Wayne, ain't you? Who's that? You don't know who John Wayne is, my gosh. Anyway, Avery's party, they're like at the local pizza where Avery has his store and cash and everything there. It's a little like get together, the whole town, and Loretta basically embarrasses Avery. Ava starts a fire, part of Boyd's plan, and Boyd is in the mines. He's gonna, Zachariah set up dynamite and everything so they could blow a hole in Avery's money locker thing. So Zachariah literally hits Boyd, and he basically chains him and leaves him for dead. He's like, Ava was wrong marrying you, or something like, being with you, you're dirty, like you're just dirt, basically. So Boyd's not happy. Boyd is scared, and totally Walton Goggins is sewing it. He's like, no, and he's like yelling at everything and doing his reactions and everything. It's just it's believable, it's viable, it's realistic. So basically, he ends up escaping, and the dynamite exploded, epic falling down and everything. So he didn't get the money, which sucks, all that, just not to get the money. And he's like, they're gonna move the money tonight. That's when we'll hit it. And he's mad at Ava, basically. So that's the episode, man. What did I think about it overall? My cons. The ending. I didn't really specifically like the ending where it had Raylan and his team talking about like, well, Boyd's not dumb. He knows we're going to move the money, blah, blah, blah. And it was kind of like a slow ending where I was like, you just did this strong scene and then you ended on a slow little talking note. That's not, you got to climactic, man. You got to have the climax and everything. You got to have a good time. Why am I so red, by the way? I'm so sorry that I'm red. I just went to the beach also earlier today. Boone's look. Literally, I don't like the way Boone looks. He has like his hair, like, I know it's like a redneck or type of like southern style, but he feels too, oh man. Oh, I didn't put suntan lotion on the side. Fuck. That sucks. Damn it. Anyway. That burns. Anyway. Boone's look, it looks so cliched and everything, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't look viable, believable in a way. And the effects of the explosion when Boyd ran, you could tell the CGI ashes, like the CGI little sparks. I was like, no, that's so computerized, it looks fake. I get that point, but Boyd would have been more injured than that. Like, when he was like, that type of thing, I was like, no, he'd be a goner. That dynamite would have been like, I don't know what I'm doing, but it would have been something like that. Now the pros. Come on, those were stupid cons, to be honest, but that's just something at the time when I wrote it, I'm like, I'm not feeling that. I don't feel Boone's look. It looks stupid, but of course he gets a hat later on. Just a little tidbit. I'll talk about that later. Boyd, dude, Walton Goggins, he steals the show in this episode. He steals the show all the time, but the acting of each character, Zachariah and his crazy little eyes, and Avery, and oh man, that scene, the party, the whole party scene, and Loretta, the way Loretta fights for her. You know, you all know me. You know my father. You knew my mother. You know, that type of thing. And Avery's kind of like, well, what do you got to say for yourself, Loretta? You know how Sam, damn, I forgot his name. I totally forgot his name. Sam Elliott, when he's like, oh, well, we'll work that out now. You know, it's not a funny thing, but still, I love Sam Elliott. Boone, though, I still gotta say that Boone was pretty freaking awesome. Meeting Raylan for the first time, that was a funny and awkward scene at most. The action and intensity of this show and this episode just keep on building up. And the whole purse gun thing, that was unexpected. Like, to be honest, and I thought she's gonna grab the gun and shoot him, but no, like, it was like a prostitute, like, and then right to the head. I mean, the blood and intensity of the show just raises up more and more. It's just awesome. And the opening, though, I do like when Art and Raylan ask Win Duffy, and when Duffy's in the tanning machine, or the tanning bed, and he, like, closes on him, and they raise the thing, and he's, like, burning. He's like, okay. So that was pretty cool also. Anyway, I'm going to give this Justified episode, Burn, Season 6, Episode 9, an A-. It's a great episode, to be honest, because it showed Boyd trying to get Avery's money, and it's basically the calm before the storm, before all shit breaks down, all shit is loose, shit hits the fan. Thank you guys so much for watching my review. Hope all of you enjoyed. Comment down below, let me know what did you think about this Justified episode. Until next time, Spot be with you always.